Training in conflict resolution and mediation is a fascinating experience, simply because it touches upon something that is familiar to just about everybody. Let's hear first of all from the mother of the family about what this is about, why we're here, and basically just take about a minute. You're Jean, okay.
Well, Frank, I was married to a wonderful man for many, many years, and I miss him so much. And I'm absolutely distraught that my 3 beautiful children are at loggerheads over this. Daddy worked so hard to get what we all have enjoyed, and I'm just desperate that we'll all reach a good outcome in this, please.
But I'm just doing what Daddy wanted.
Please.
I've always looked after the place. Well, I'm not asking for much cash, just a little bit.
So,
Jenny, don't interrupt Mum again. I won't if you won't.
Okay. No,
But I'm the only
Jenny,
one that I'm on my own.
Jenny, don't worry about being heard. Listen, I'm here to make sure that everybody gets heard. This is a minefield, this thing. You've every conceivable human emotion is wrapped up in that mediation. You've got love, family, greed, jealousy, and they're wrapped up with a thing called grief because they've just lost Dad.
Everybody else is getting at me because they don't like Ivan, that's what it is.
But what we're talking about is actually using the family's money to support something which I don't think is a good idea, and I don't like him.
She's asking for an investment out of the estate, which we haven't really got. We haven't got that sort of cash.
Daddy was one of the richest men in the country. I mean, how can we say he's got no money?
But it's all tied up in the estate. It's not cash, Jenny.
When people are screaming and threatening and saying, I'll do this, and if you don't do that, I'm going to do this, that, to some people, is the way they negotiate. They're trying to get what they want. And because they're trying to get what they want doesn't mean that they're not ready to compromise to some degree. I just want to know if this is a good idea, if it's a good business idea, because if it's a good business idea, gosh, let's go for it. You're sitting next to a guy who just got an MBA from Harvard. Are we looking at a good business opportunity? Is it something you'd like to sink your own money into?
The way it stands at the moment, no, I wouldn't.
Okay.
No.
And what is it?
It hasn't been thought through.
Okay.
It just hasn't been thought through.
If I thought that it was a goer and that it was going to make money for the family, I could do ultimately with some capital. I just really, really, really don't believe in this idea.
At one stage, I wanted Mother to speak. And Mother is clearly the centrepiece of this family. And I made a little speech suggesting that when Mother talks, we all listen. Because Mother was clearly going to say something pretty nasty.
Your daddy was so worried about you that he hired a private detective. And we discovered...
Can I talk to Mum outside for a minute?
Let Mum speak.
Ivan's not divorced. He's not divorced, and he has at least one child, if not 2, that he hasn't paid a penny towards. He's been involved in some shady deals. Ivan is a bad egg.
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
And to go into business with him, no. I won't allow it.
I too had him checked out. I didn't know Dad was having him checked out, but I've turned up different dirt. I'm afraid he's an undischarged bankrupt. He's got huge debts and he's an undischarged bankrupt, and that's why I don't want to see him touch anything. I'm sorry,
What appears to me to be foremost in your mind is the fact that your dad's gone. I'm going to ask you a pretty tough question. What do you think your dad would want you to do right now? Bearing in mind what you've heard from your mum. That ability to control conflict, to make sure that they keep it under control, and the extra little ability to go that extra mile and help people to get beyond conflict. and to repair relationships and to move forward with a much, much greater degree of contentment.